How you doing, guys? Running around all day today. Had a lot of things to get done. Had a little quiet time this afternoon, so I happened to be catching some of my older videos. And I noticed something in a lot of my older videos, not every one of them. Now, when I started my YouTube channel, I was completely new at it. I knew nothing about YouTube. I didn't even have any equipment. I used to hold my device while I was recording. And on occasion, what would happen is my hand would drop. So watching the videos, I noticed it looked like I was looking down. And that was something nobody ever pointed out, but I always hated, because I didn't want people to get the impression that I was looking down on them. I even noticed this on one video about 2 years ago, and this was after I had gotten a tripod. It was a cheap little thing. Well, I didn't want to give anybody that impression that I was looking down on them, so I got myself a decent tripod. Now, I'm a firm believer, if you're going to be on YouTube speaking to people, it should be eye-to-eye level, so as not to be condescending or insulting. That's something I don't know if any of you have ever thought about, but that's something that used to bother me. Now, let's face it, none of us are experts on YouTube until we gain experience. I mentioned this because somebody has sent me a video this afternoon and I watched it. I wasn't going to touch it, but it just ticked me off to pieces. Now, I'm not going to mention the jabroni's name, but I think you all know who it is because I can't stand the little dickhead. But he had done a video on what qualifies somebody to be on YouTube as an XJW. He was coming down on people for going after money, which is an entirely different subject than monetizing your channel. But he was condemning monetizing your channel, which there is nothing wrong with that. That's a personal decision. First of all, I think many of us know already, unless you're making many hundreds of thousand views, the money you get from YouTube isn't worth squat. But apparently he's not aware of this. Now, I was watching this, and it just really ticked me off. Now, let's face it, I don't personally monetize my channel because I just could not go through the trouble, but I have never once condemned anybody for doing so. First of all, you don't know what anybody's financial situation. And whether they're out here helping people or not, if they can make a few dollars at it, what is the problem? Not everybody is religious. Now, apparently he's going after the scripture, you learn free, you give free, which really has nothing to do with it, because let's face it, many of us do not follow the Bible anymore. And there's nothing wrong with monetizing your channel. First of all, let me make one thing clear. When somebody monetizes their channel, they're not getting money from the individual person. They're getting the money from advertisers. And it's not that much. So unless somebody buys that product, they had nothing to do with giving you money. The only thing I agree with are the people that beg for money, the Patreons and things like that. Now, this idiot has mentioned John Cedars more damn times over the years. He likes to compare himself to John Cedars. He's saying, one day I'm going to learn how to edit and I'm going to have more subscribers than John Cedars. And in the same token, he condemns him. Now, he condemned him and a few others for making money. And it's true. Some people do make a living at this and they should not be out here, but they are. But the people that monetize their channel do not fit into that description. But I wanted to point something out because somebody pointed this out to me. He's coming down on John Cedars and others for making money on YouTube. And yet, it was about a week, maybe 2 weeks ago, that he was promoting 5 other channels that he likes to watch. And one of those people that he promoted fits that description because he gets many views. Now, all I'm seeing from this person, he's not being honest with the viewers. His real reason for coming down on these people for monetizing and making money, it's not the money that bothers him. It's the views. See, at best, he gets meager views. He always has. And he claims it's not about the numbers, and yet he has stated it himself. It's always been about the numbers. What was it, about 4 years ago when he came out on YouTube crying, I wanted 5,000 subscribers, and helping one JW was never enough. No, what qualifies somebody to be out here has nothing to do with whether you're making money or not. It has to do with empathy. And the thing is, he lacks empathy. He has none. Every time he's out on YouTube, it's not about you, it's about him. And the same thing applies to his mentor, the spooky lady. She has absolutely no empathy. And many people do think she does, but she's too busy looking her nose down at everybody. Why? Because she feels she's enlightened. She's above everybody. And unfortunately, Percy Pugwack now feels the same way. And neither one of them have any empathy. They have no care for anybody else. Are they assisting anybody coming out of the org? Maybe, maybe not. I don't really know. But they're both pompous asses. So don't condemn anybody for monetizing their channel when it is none of your frigging business, son. Anyways, guys, I apologize about the light. It is getting dark. I actually was not going to do this video. This is a spur-of-the-moment thing that I just wanted to get out there. But I will be back soon. You guys have a good night.